back underway. 3.5 minutes to go in this third quarter here from Westfield. Sectional semifinal, Carmel and Noblesville. Millers are up by 7 right now, 27-20. Roper down inside to Thomas. Thomas to Clark for 3. That's good! That's exactly what you wanted, Charlie. Kate Clark draining that one. Hounds only down 4.
Possibly giving the Greyhounds a jolt. They need a stop on this possession. Need it.
Now it's Tipner on the left wing for the Millers. Tipner looking to her right over to Shade. Shade at the top of the key, moving off a screen from Mendez. Almost loses that one. Does lose that one. It's taken by Clark. Clark all alone puts it up on the right block, and it's good. Hounds only down 2. 27-25 now. Millers quickly back in their offensive zone. Shoemaker on the left corner down to Mendez. Mendez back out to Shade at the top of the key. Shade cuts to her right, dishes that one out to Wilson. Wilson for 3 in the corner. Rattles around the rim and in. They back up 5. 30-25 to score. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Hounds quickly back in possession. Clark another corner 3. That time it's no good. Rebound grab by Latch though. Latch pump fake, drives inside, misses the layup. It's taken back by Shade.
Latch has to go up strong. She had an open look.
Wilson driving inside on the baseline, decides against it and moves back out. Pass over to Shoemaker on the left corner. Shoemaker on Woods, pass down inside in the paint to Mendez. Mendez back out to Tipner, back to Wilson. Wilson contested 3 is good! Once again they're going nuts and they're back up 8. Roper across the timeline for the Hounds, 1:51 to go in the third quarter. Woods now on the right wing for the Hounds. Woods moves to her left, tries to get around Shade, pushes it down to Clark. Clark on the right wing, pass back to Woods. Woods top of the key, driving inside, puts up a mid-range, that's no good. Rebound taken by Shade. Shade in the Millers, back the other way. Shade takes it all by herself, puts it up and in over Clark. Double-digit lead, they're up by 10, 35-25. What a run from the Millers.
And Noblesville just wants it more right now.
It's taken away again by Tipner. Roper's pass taken back by the Millers. Tipner driving inside, foul is called as she goes up. Tipner to the line for 2.
Carmel is collapsing as we speak. And Noblesville is running right over the Greyhounds.
Honestly, those 2 collapses, kind of unbelievable because they were back in.
Yeah.
Both points, they were down 1, and now they're down 10.
Yeah, Carmel cut it within 1 or 2 points several times, and then now they're down 11 in a span of 2 minutes.
Tipner's first is good. Berglund checks in for Thomas. Tipner once again a 71% shooter from the line on the season. Tipner just a freshman, but once again, the number 5 freshman in the state. She makes her second. Ava Shoemaker, the freshman, checks in for Tipner. It's going to be a full court press from the Millers with 1:12 to go in the third quarter. Hounds get the ball back. It's Woods. They're down 12. Woods trying to force it across half court. Gets it to Roper. Roper down inside to Berglund. Berglund loses that one. Is taken by Mendez. Mendez back to Shade. Shade on the left wing for the Millers. Shade driving inside on Clark. Puts up a mid-range. That's no good. Rebound grab by Shoemaker. Shoemaker for 3. It's good! Wow. Caitlin Shoemaker puts the Millers up 15. Timeout, Hounds. They needed that one.
Wow.
40-25 to score off that incredible run. 13-0. I think the most critical part of this game right now is this face-off.
Yeah.
They have to win this. And I don't want to get too far with this, but if they don't win this, I don't think they win the game.
It's possible. But this has been a two relatively turnover-prone teams, so really anything could happen in the last 2 minutes. Strap yourselves in because we've got a good one going.
The most important face-off of the game so far will be contested between Tori Tamalia and Wynn Evans. Evans, a sophomore with 15 goals on the season. Tamalia, a junior with 18 goals on the season. They're at the center circle in the middle of it for the face-off. Tamalia gets the jump and gets her own pass. Tamalia with a great face-off win. 1:50 to go in the game. Whistle blown. There's a bit too much contact around Tamalia. Hounds remain in possession.
I think another score here for the Carmel Lady Hounds locks this one up.
Tamalia over to Rang near the yellow line. Rang once again trying to move inside. Great defense being played by Grogan. Whistle blown again. Rang will reset. $1:30 to go in this game. Rang holding this possession on. Rang going inside again. Dispossessed. Whistle is blown, though, right before that. And Hollis Rang will get a set piece.
Clock will stop, which is crucial. Set piece could put, this game away if a big save is not made here.
It also could give the ball back to the Bearcats off of a save from Caudill.
Right.
But Rang will line up on the left side of the box.
She'll have a direct shot, I think.
And if I'm her, I'm taking it.
I think you have to. Right.
1:21 to go. The possible clincher from Rang on the set piece. Whistle blows. Rang going inside, takes a shot, and is saved by Caudill. Rebounded back out, but another foul called, and presumably another set piece for Rang.
Yeah, I think she got hit by a stick there. That's why her shot did not go as fast as it usually would have. So another opportunity for Hollis Rang.
Only 5 seconds went off the clock. Whistle blows again. Shot and a score by Rang. Rang, 2 unanswered goals and a hat trick. And that about puts the nail in the coffin for the Hounds. They're up 11-8 with 1:15 to go.
Yeah, 3 goals in 65 seconds is kind of unheard of. That's just a lot. In Carmel, they've improved their ball control so much in the second half. I don't really see the Bearcats being able to come back, but anything can happen, but it is very slim.
11-8 the score with the $1:15 on the clock. Hounds take a 3-goal lead, their biggest of the game so far. The past 2 goals have come from Hollis Rang, the Central Michigan commit, and she's been doing a great job. Hat trick from her and Sophie Mock on the game. They'll put Burns in on the face-off, the Bearcats do. We are underway here at Carroll Stadium as Tamara Smith takes that off of the kickoff, clears it downfield towards the Homestead end. It's headed away by the Spartans. Getting back to the Hounds is the ball. Lucy Bear around it now back at midfield to the Spartans. Moving it to the near side is Homestead, getting it over to Amelia White. Amelia White in the corner, and that ball will roll out of play for a Carmel throw-in. Fighting for it now is Cetron for the Spartans. Cetron fighting with Brady. Brady tries to poke that one away but doesn't. Eventually dispossessed are the Spartans. Megan Hom in a foot race for the ball now. Gets it back to Bailey. Bailey tries to send it inside into the box now. And diving for it is Madison Roush, starting goalkeeper for the Spartans. It's Morris on the throw-in. Back to Couch at midfield. Haven't seen a lot of action from her, but it's Cetron at the top of the box. Scooped into Amelia White. Amelia White tries to make the move and scores! It's bottom left. Just rolls it in. The Penn State commit, just 10.5 minutes in, puts the Spartans on the board. It's a Hound throw-in now with Ava Cabellion, but that ball is quickly taken by Amelia White. White tries to get it to Couch, but it goes past Couch to Emily Roper. Bartling with it now for the Hounds. Bartling slides it over on the ground to Nelson. Nelson working around the midfield line. She finds Hom. Hom makes a nice move on Morris. Hom working towards the left side of the box. Hom with a nice move again on Sophia White. Hom hits the ground, and the ball scooped up as it rolls into Madison Roush's hands. Roush has been a force in that goal all afternoon, Joe. There. A little too much, but Bartling was down for a good 20 seconds at midfield. Play resumes off of a Spartans free kick. That's taken by White. White across midfield. She's got Couch to her right. She's got a lot of room. She gets to the left of Roper. Roper with the slide tackle. Moving it out of the box and out of play for a Spartans throw-in. Emily Roper, the center back, saved that one for the Hounds there. At midfield are the Hounds now back in possession. Seblo now fighting with White very hard. Both players hit the turf, and a foul is called on White, setting up a nice free kick to the right of midfield for the Hounds. Hom with it now, fires it in to Seblo. Hom with a cross inside. Bailey is there, but it's cleared away quickly. Back to Seblo. Seblo fighting for it at the top of the box. The clear is blocked by Bailey, but it bounces once again to the arms of Roush. A big opportunity missed there for the Greyhounds. Cleared to the top of the box to the Hounds. It'll be Cabellion on the far side. Cabellion fighting for it with Cetron. Cetron takes that away on the far sideline. Cetron sprinting across midfield, tries to get it to Couch, but that's quickly intercepted by Smith. Smith working around that midfield circle, tries to get it over to the newly checked in Sophie Shepard, deflects off of Shepard to Wilpolt. Wilpolt with a nice crossover on Graham, but Graham trips Wilpolt up. And that ball is taken by the Spartans. Couch. Couch to White. Nelson crosses it inside. Roper's under it. She does get a head on it. There's a couple heads that hit it, but just out of play to the left side, but off of Cetron for another corner kick. Nelson with the cross again. She tries to find Roper. No, cleared again. Shepard has it there on the near side of the box, trying to move around Farrell. That shot is deflected. Taken away again by the Spartans, and it's cleared out once more. Smith sends it inside for the head of Roper, and it's tipped off of Roush, out of play for another corner kick. Roush couldn't quite come down with that one. It goes out of play, another one. Nelson from the second lane of the track. She crosses it inside to the box. Cleared away once more. That's Couch with the header out of the box, but Shepard will receive that one on the near side. Back to Wilpolt. Wilpolt, a little dish to Shepard. Shepard dispossessed, but it goes back to Wilpolt. Wilpolt tries to cross it inside, but it's taken quickly by Couch. Couch back out to Graham, working now for the Spartans. Graham turns back up to midfield, tries to make some kind of pass, but it goes straight to Roper. Roper clears it inside. Shepard gets her chest on it with a shot on the right side. No, it's deflected away. Graham moving inside, tripped up by Smith. Another whistle is blown. That was just outside of the box, so it will be a free kick very close to the edge of the box, and a great opportunity for the Spartans. It's Ben Sponsor on to attempt the 35-yarder.
Now, Gabe, this is no guarantee. This would be a career long for Sponsor. His current long, 32.
Sponsor 4 for 5 on the year. The kick is up, and it is good. Sponsor with the career long to finally put the Hounds on the board. They're up 3-0 with 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in this first quarter. It looks back to the sideline. Still got Johnson to his left. Powell in the gun, tries to escape the pocket, rolls out to the right. He's got a bunch of defenders chasing him. He's going to take it himself. And he gets the first down just barely as he reaches across the 50-yard line to move into Hounds territory and get the first down on that very crafty 3rd and 4. Snap is good, so is the hold. The kick is blocked by Aiden McFall, recovered in the end zone by the Hounds for a touchback. What a big play there by Aiden McFall. Batting that one away. Merchant didn't quite get the kick high enough, and a big special teams play there for the Carmel Greyhounds. Powell out there in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, and Harris to his right. Takes a snap, and he'll take it himself. Tries to get around Will Helt, but he's got him in the backfield. A 3-yard tackle for a loss by the junior. Will Helt read that play all the way. That'll bring up a 2nd and officially 11 for the Warriors. Powell takes it in the gun, fires it over to Walker, who may have made the catch, but is pushed out of bounds by Will Sprates. Will Sprates puts up the X. Aiden McFall helped him on that tackle. That ball was on a rope there from Powell. And Walker made a great catch, but just at the last second pushed out of bounds around the 50-yard line. Desmond Duffy, the leading receiver for the Hounds and in the mid-conference, is back there to return with his speed. Low snap, but Pruitt's got it, boots it away. It's a long, high punt. Fielded as Duffy is backpedalling, tries to make a move. He does. Cuts back to the right. He's on the sideline at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He's got one more tackler. He makes the juke. Touchdown, Greyhounds! How about Desmond Duffy with the 60-yard punt return? How about those moves? Show the Hounds go up 9. 2nd and 10 for Warren Central. Powell in the shotgun. Once again, he drops back. He's looking for a receiver. He's got Howard. Howard bobbles it, but somehow comes up with it. He's pushed out of bounds by Winston Berglund at the 45-yard line. That is just enough for the Warriors' first down. Osborne in the gun once more. He's got Hall to his left. Osborne drops back. He's looking deep, but he goes up the middle to Duffy. And Duffy was thinking of running away with it because he let that go right through his hands. He held onto it for a second, but it just got away. Another missed opportunity from the air for the Hounds.
I would say this. Carroll is a better team than the record shows. Much better team than the record shows. That's what I'll go with.
A fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the third quarter. Suter starts this one with a 3, and that is good. No one even contested that one. Pete Suter make that 1,000 and a little bit more after that one. 36-13, Hounds up by 23. Hounds defense held the Chargers just 2 points in that second quarter of play.
Great pass.
Bain down low to Signage.
Signage needs to go up. He needs to go up with this.
Signage back to Bain. Bain to Signage over to Pardon. Pardon for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound taken back by Josh Wack. Wack to Suter. Suter pump fake. Gets it over to Wack. Wack to Orm. Orm right wing down to Williams. Williams right block back to Suter.
Oh, yeah,
wide open for 3. Again, it's good. Make that 11 on the night for Pete Suter.
Pete Suter is feeling it right now. Back-to-back three-pointers. Exploding already in this third quarter.
Pardon spinning and driving around Orm. Orm fouls Pardon as he goes up. Jackson Pardon, the sophomore, heads to the line for 2. Fun fact, I learned this from Twitter. As of last time against Northrop, Jackson Pardon has taken 11 charges in 11 games. So he's a tough guy.
I'm waiting for the 12th. But yeah, I mean, that's actually a really interesting stat.
It is. He makes his first. Pardon makes his second as well. Pardon 71% from the line on the season. And Sampson comes back in exchange for Hauser on the Charger side of things. Whack across the timeline for the Hounds. Over to his right, goes back inside, a dish down to Bonds. It's scooped away by Signage. Chargers back with the ball. Pardon across the timeline. Pardon to Hafner. Hafner on the Greyhound logo, stationary right now. That pass is poked away by Orm. Orm can't corral that one in bounds, so it will stay with the Chargers. But just great defense from Mr. Sam Orm.
And great heads-up basketball from Sam Orm. He's so long. He's 6'8". Such a big reach. He can really get to the basketball at any point.
Sampson was in for about 10 seconds, and he swapped back in again, this time for Hauser. Hauser right wing to Signage. Signage backing off of Bonds over to his right. He's looking down low to Hafner on the baseline. Hafner back to Hauser for 3. That's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound grab by Williams. Hauser made up 14, only 2 points scored by the Chargers in this third quarter so far, 2 minutes in. Williams right block guarded by A.J. Bain. Back up to Suter. Suter pulls up again for 3. No good that time. Luck had to run out at some point. Hounds are made up by 24 though. Hafner left wing, pump fake from Signage. Signage, his pass is almost taken back by Suter. Now Hauser trapped by Suter at half court. Almost misses that one.
Wow, the defense from Suter.
Goes on the ground, but it's picked up by Signage.